Right now, 35 Irish families are in the midst of a battle to gain access to a life-changing drug for the treatment of cystic fibrosis. While this drug, called Kaftrio, is currently being provided to 140 children in Ireland between the ages of 6 and 11, a pricing dispute between the pharmaceutical company Vertex and the HSE, 35 children with a particular genotype cannot gain access to it. Well, Claire Brock met with the family who are fighting for access to this drug.
Mornings are a busy time for the Kennedy family. When 10-year-old Matthew wakes up, he starts the day with physio to clear his lungs, and his cystic fibrosis means a routine of medication is required in order to keep him from hospital.
On top of physio, Matthew has to obviously carry what we call creons. It's a medication with him for food. So he doesn't digest fats like a normal person. So every time he eats food, he has to take these creons. He gets lots of problems with CF with his bowels. So he's been in hospital with his bowels for blockages and things like that. So he has to take those day to day. As well as that, he will take laxatives, multivitamins. He'll take a range of different medications to keep him as healthy as possible.
But it takes little to trigger a hospital stay.
If Matthew gets a cold or any sort of little illness like a small temperature or something like that, you know, the normal child will be given Calpol and will be fine. Matthew will do probably 2 weeks in hospital straight away.
Tell us when you heard about the Kaftrio drug and you knew about it and you knew it was being approved, what you hoped for. Kaftrio
treats CF at a genetic level. So it doesn't treat the impact of what CF will have on his body. It actually stops CF from happening to his body. So it opens up a lot of stuff for Matthew, like we don't know exactly will we need to do physio anymore, will he need to carry creons as much, his hospitalizations will stop essentially. It'll turn his life around. Like Matthew will live a normal happy life. Like that's exactly what this drug will do.
But while the drug is being provided to 140 children in Ireland between the ages of 6 and 11, Matthew won't be given Kaftrio because of a pricing row between the HSE and Vertex Pharmaceuticals. He's among 35 children with a particular genotype excluded from accessing the drug.
It's just stuck in stalemate. Like it's sitting between these two organisations. It hasn't moved anywhere in the last 12 months.
Critically, you say between the ages of 10 and 12, while you are waiting for this drug, that's when problems can become irreversible.
The frustrating part of it is, like, it's great. Matthew's age 10 now. He will get that drug when he turns 12. But between now and 12, any damage that's done to Matthew's lungs, bowels, he's had operations on his nose constantly, the drug is not going to reverse those. It's not going to reverse. If Matthew's lung function drops to 60% because of scarring on his lungs, it's not going to fix that. It will maintain what he's at when he gets there.
It's an all too familiar struggle for the family, as Luke's niece also had cystic fibrosis.
Our family has unfortunately firsthand seen what CF can do to a child. My niece was the first person we ever heard with cystic fibrosis. Niamh has the exact same mutations as Matthew, and Niamh just kept getting hit with bugs, sickness, kept going into hospital. And when you get CF and you get particular types of bugs, things can go downhill very quickly. And that's what happened with Niamh. So Niamh passed away at age 11. She has the exact same mutations as Matthew. So we are obviously very stressed that Matthew may get hit with one of these type of bugs and suddenly go down that path.
Because you have that experience of it, you've seen it in your own family.
Exactly.
And that's a worry you're living with now every day. Matthew is joining his mum and dad and extended family at the Dáil protest today.
So I know that it's because of my drug and I haven't got it yet. And I know it's because it's basically gonna make me a lot better and healthier. And I think it would make me a little faster. It would definitely make me more, like, not as tired in football, you know?
I'm hopeful that the Minister for Health will see there's 35 kids that are being excluded for ridiculous contract reasons and will just step in.